going on?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to our show,
Hak5, the planet.
And for those late night hacks,
Domain.com Cola, the soft drink of the elite hacker.
So find a payphone in a remote location. That's right, this is a payphone.
Don't ask. And as you can see, it's just a simple Radio Shack tone dialer. Replace the megahertz crystal with a 6.5536.
And program 5 asterisks in a row to make the sound that a quarter makes.
And never again pay for a service that would be dirt cheap.
If it were run by a bunch of profiteering gluttons.
Remember, hacking isn't just a crime, it's a survival trait. Zero Cool, Crash Override, Acid Burn. These were the names of the characters of the 1995 film Hackers. And if you were on IRC in the 90s, they were the handles of just about every other kid joining the scene.
What, your mom buy you a pewter for Christmas?
As Hackers reaches its 20th anniversary, we are celebrating the film that pays tribute to the hacker culture itself. You see, behind the cyberpunk neon pagers and rollerblades, insanely great 28.8 BPS modems, and the far-out network visualization is a treasure trove of hacker history and lore baked in by the real hackers and technical directors behind the scenes. There are many homages to the various notable people and elements of the scene, and these are a few of our favorites.
Serial Killer, Phantom Phreak, and Lord Nikon. All of the hacker handles in the movie were actual handles used by real hackers.
Wait, how about the Master of Disaster, huh?
You're hopeless, man. Utterly hopeless.
Ultra Laser. Dr. Doom.
Remember the game the hackers play in an arcade? Turns out it is called Wipeout. The graphics were created on a high-end SGI server and let the development team try hacks and gameplay before the game was actually ported to PlayStation. Some features and gameplay from the movie don't exist in the finished game, an example being the high-score smashing sequence. William Gibson has a bunch of associations in the movie. He coined the term cyberspace in 1982 for his book Neuromancer. The word cyberspace is used multiple times in the movie. The computer the hackers have to break into is called a Gibson as well. And lastly, Eugene Belford used the term keyboard cowboy, which could have been derived from the Neuromancer book, where Gibson used the terminology console cowboy.
This is our world now. The world of the electron and the switch. The beauty of the bod. We make use of a service already existing without paying for what could be dirt cheap if it wasn't run by a bunch of profiteering gluttons. These are the words recited by the FBI agents posted outside Joey's apartment in the film. The text comes from The Conscience of a Hacker, which is also known as The Hacker's Manifesto. It's a short essay written by Legion of Doom member The Mentor, and was made famous being published in the e-zine Frack magazine in 1986.
Oh, that's cool.
Cool?
Yeah, cool.
You think it's cool?
It's cool.
It's not cool. It's commie bullshit.
The Rainbow series is a set of books published by the DoD, and some are shown in the movie as Dade names them one by one. While all of the manuals are actually real, two of them, the Pink Shirt book and the Unix Bible, were not a part of the Rainbow series.
There are also a few famous names worked into the film. Eugene Belford, or the Plague as he's known to the hackers, uses the pseudonym Babbage at the end of the film. This is of course an homage to Charles Babbage, the man considered the father of computing. In 1822, he developed a mechanical computer known as the Difference Engine. It's on display today at the London Science Museum, just in case you need yourself an 8,000-pound calculator. And serial killer's IRL name Emmanuel Goldstein is another homage. Some may be quick to point out that that's actually the name used by Eric Corley, the publisher of 2600, the Hacker Quarterly. He was indeed a technical consultant on the film, so there's no surprise there, but the name Emmanuel Goldstein is actually taken from George Orwell's famous novel, 1984. There's another Orwell reference by serial killer in the film as well.
And your name goes through like 17 computers a day. 1984, you're right, man. That's a typo. Orwell's here now. He's living large. We had no names, man. No names. We are nameless. Can I score a fry?
Penn Jillette plays a character named Hal in Hackers. This is a reference to HAL 9000 from 2001: A Space Odyssey.
We got one person online, and the workload is enough for like 10 users. I think we got a hacker.
The viruses at the end of the film are references to real-world Trojans and protoviruses. Arf Arf Gotcha is a reference to the 1985 Trojan horse program Egg Beater. It was disguised as a graphics utility aimed at improving EGA performance, but actually deleted the hard drive's file allocation table, leaving along the Arf Arf message. Cookie Monster was an actual bit of malware developed in the 1970s and used at universities to annoy fellow mainframe timesharers and PDP mini-computer users. The program would block user processes and demand cookies. It's only when the user would type cookie that the system would begin to respond. The official website of the movie was made to look like it was hacked into around the time of release. Graffiti and instructions to see The Net instead were added. The Net was another movie about computers and hacking that starred Sandra Bullock and came out in the same year. Both movies got mixed reviews.
Phone phreaking played a heavy role in the film, with scenes featuring would-be red boxes to bypass automated coin toll systems and get free phone calls from payphones. We also see the phantom phreak using the switch hook dialing method in prison to route a call to the operator. Yes, this method still works today, or at least here in the United States. Just rapidly switch the receiver hook 10 times to pulse dial a 0. Just good luck getting a human operator. Finally, the gang uses a set of acoustic couplers late in the film to route their calls through a bank of payphones on a different level in New York's Grand Central Station. This buys the crew a bit of time before eventually getting busted. You see, the onion router just didn't exist back then. And finally, my favorite. Seen in just a few seconds on the final hacking scene is a tiny yellow poster in the background reading, "Trust your technolust." While it was never actually said in the film, a couple of podcasters in 2005 quite fancied the saying and started using it here and there. Perhaps you've heard of it.
So these are just a few of our favorite trivia about hackers, but what are yours? Leave them in the comments below. Hackers not your bag? Figure War Games was better? Feel free to let us know your favorite hacker film as well. Until next week, I'm Shannon Morse, and for Darren Kitchen, well, I think you know.
Welcome. Oh, sorry, that's your line. Okay.
Welcome to our show.
Hak5. Domain.com and .club came to Hak5 with a great idea. Build a club all about learning stuff, making things, and having fun. So we've been hosting open houses at the Hak5 warehouse through hackhouse.club. And with the help of Domain.com and .club, we've taken it to the next level with a quadcopter arena of doom. From LAN parties, drone racing, and battle arenas to 3D printing, software-defined radios, and let's not forget barbecue, hacking is just plain better when it's social. .club gets it, and they are the perfect social domain. Whether it's IRC or clubs in RL, it's all about coming together and having fun. So what better domain to do it than a .club? It's perfect because a .club is universally and globally understood. So if you're looking for the ultimate social domain, consider a .club. So join us this summer in the San Francisco Bay Area and bring your mini quadcopter to the arena for dronebattle.club. We're setting up the leaderboard, so show us what you've got. And what's your .club? Let us know and we'll share it with the Hak5 audience and help spread the word. Get yours over at domain.com/club. They're only $9.99 a year and there are thousands of great domains available. And be sure to use the coupon code HAK5 to get 15% off and let them know we sent you. So, when you think domain names, think domain.com.